I have so little battery. So little. So I'll make this quick for all of you. I do feel as if I have a little bit credibility to speak about this today. Oh, my name is Obi. I believe this one I'm gonna call a video, but just for you guys to see, right over here. Where is it? Art of Stupidity. Now, whoa, hold on. Let's take a pause for a moment. What the fuck does that even mean? Art of Stupidity. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. However, what I can confirm is that whatever that means, it has helped me throughout whatever journey I've been on throughout my entire life. Mind you, I've had some pretty good jobs and some pretty bad jobs. I've been fired, I've been hired. I've had a pretty decent run. A run that I'm kind of proud of a little bit. So I have a little bit of qualification to know what I'm talking about. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. A little more work and I'll be getting there. Alright, back to the conversation. The art of stupidity. The average IQ, about 100. If I'm not mistaken, it's about 100. That is fairly smart. Meaning if the majority of you guys were to go take a test or anything that requires common knowledge, well, I guess it's pretty good. There's no shame in having an IQ of 195, anything a little below that as well. It's anything when you go beyond that, or the 80s or 70s, that's where things change a little bit. I don't know my IQ. I might be dumb for all I know. But if you'll let me make a comparison. Let's look at dogs for an example. Dogs, we know how they are. They don't think, they just go, woof. That's about it. They don't question about how they look like, how good they perform, or they don't have any anxiety of what's really going on around them. They don't think about that kind of stuff. They're doing pretty good. I'm going to divide the two. I'm going to put on the right side right over here, the smart, you can read that right there, and the left side, the dumb. We're gonna have that very, very soon, so we're gonna have to speed run this. Stick with me, we're gonna speed run. I don't think, in my opinion, my educated opinion, there's not an in-between. There's not an in-between of a dumb and smart. You're either dumb or smart. And I'll get to that in a bit. First check this out.
I nearly killed myself, oh my goodness.
So let me start with this actually. Let me start with the smart. And now we're not going to label this as an IQ kind of thing, because I feel like it's my video, deal with it. So we're gonna label smart as overthinker, self-conscious, and let's go with third reason. Yeah, man. One more time, brother.
Is that your waist?
That's mine. You can use it, brother. Go ahead. No, go for it, dude. Go for it. I'm not gonna use it. Go. You got it.
I was going to do some bullshit.
I'll be here in about 30 minutes. Dude. You good?
Hey, W,
Okay.
man.
Back to what I was saying. The smart stuff. All of that kind of intelligent bullcrap requires overthinking, self-conscious, and thinking that awareness. There you go. Self-awareness. That's actually a good one. When I say self-awareness, that can mean so many different things. It could be meaning self-awareness in a good way, thinking that I could improve in certain ways to make sure that however appearance I give off is a good appearance, or a bad way, whether you're overthinking too much and just that is what I mean by intelligence. The fact that you can acknowledge these aspects. Does that make sense? I think it does. It's my video, you're gonna deal with it. And usually, a lot of the time, when I speak about these topics, I'm a little bit more neutral. I'm a little bit of an in-between kind of person where I always say it's not bad, it's not terrible to be something or be the other thing, because it's always a good way of anything at all. It's a really bad thing to be that kind of smart, be that kind of self-conscious and aware and all of that kind of stuff. Bad news. My microphone ran out of battery. We're doing this the old school way now. Back to the entire points. When you overthink, you miss so many aspects of life that are awesome, and I mean that. I'm not bullshitting when I say that. And check this out really quick. Let me show off. I've been getting pretty good at this, so there we go. Still can't do it just yet. So when you're an overthinker, or when you have that kind of conscience of, well, my mic wasn't even close to my mouth. When the thoughts keep coming back of thinking to yourself, or acknowledging that, or acknowledging your appearance. I'm all over my words. When you have that constant thought in your head of self-consciousness or the idea and belief of how my appearance looked like towards other people, or even to myself, that's a problem. And if you don't believe that's a problem, over time you'll understand why it's a problem. It's good only at times, only sometimes. Besides that, not really that great. So to boil it all down, I'll present it like this. They're super self-conscious, or just conscious in general. Conscious about other people or about themselves, regardless, they're conscious. And there is no situation, or at least the majority of situations, where that's a good thing. Because it's not that great of a thing when you look at it from the outside, from the bigger frame, bigger picture. I need a thesaurus. I need more words to work with. Long story short, with outside, they're too smart for themselves. Boom, easy. Let's get to the other side, the dumb side of things. The dumb people that don't really think too much. That's where you get the good stuff. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm not gonna work out for this video. We're just gonna go straight to talking because my mic died. Good. I'm recording. If you don't want to be in the video,
no, I want to do the ring.
You're good.
I want to do the ring. I want to do the ring.
Go for it. Yeah.
How did you do it going up?
Hold on. Give me a second.
So I go from here this way. Oh, don't stop. You're there.
Like that's good.
Or how did you do it?
So I do like a dip. So I jump, hold myself here.
Almost like a muscle up, a pull up muscle up. And do you hold it in or out?
I hold it in, but not muscle up because I jump.
Okay, so
there's not really much working on my back. It's more of a chest and shoulders.
I don't know if I can do that from this position.
There we go. You got it. But hold it close. Hold it close.
Closer.
You got it. I know you got it. From that point, I put my legs all the way up there.
Oh, I have to drop. No, I'm good. I got it. I'm not dropping. I'm not dropping. No. That's one thing I do have is good grip strength. Yeah.
That scared me, man. It scared me. I was terrified.
Follow me.
So I go from here and then.
And they go from here?
Exactly. There we go. Got it.
It's just that one, I have to stop myself. That's the
I've
hard
never
part.
done it before. When we just did there right now, little flip. I've never done that. That's scary to me.
No, it's like, but it happens like automatic.
Really?
All the way over. Keep going. Nope, all the way. Yes, and keep going. Legs straight down. Yep, and now come back up. Yeah. And now come back up and around. That's called skin the cat.
That really stretched me out, actually.
Dude, it's way worse on a bar. Like, I feel like those, because they give way a little bit, there's a little bit more movement. Like, when I did it on that, but versus this, because you can do it on this too.
I would assume it's easier because this one
It's easier to do, but
little detour. Focus. We have work to do. Intelligence over conscious, whether it's with yourself or with somebody else. Bah, easy. Now the other side is the dumb side, the low IQ ones. Those don't really think that much. Let's talk about the bad thing with that first. The bad thing is that they're just not conscious. Like dogs, for example. We love dogs, but we know they make mistakes, and when they make mistakes, they probably get sad for about a few minutes. Back to happiness, easy as that. But as a person, as an individual, a human being, that's completely different. That's completely different because there are more stakes involved. There's more to think about, more to control. So how can you be dumb, have a low IQ, and still succeed in life? That's where we had to play around with a little bit. The one trait that people with low IQ, the dumb people, that we have is that we don't think. we don't have any thoughts at all. Meaning if something goes good, awesome, cool, I don't really care. If something goes bad, awesome, cool, I don't really care. It's never a this thing happened, that thing happened, life sucks. Never that. It's more of these things happen, that's awesome, that's great, on to the next one. Easy as that. We don't self-indulge in the accomplishments, and we don't overconsume from the failures, the things that suck. And it's hard for me to tell you to do that because, well, there's a reason why people are the way they are. There's a reason why people function the way they function. We're all, no matter how dumb or smart we could be, we're all intelligent beings in our own little special way. So when something goes away that we don't expect, or something goes away that may not be ideal, or even if it goes exactly how we should want it to go, we react in ways that don't benefit us because we just think this happens, cool, let me enjoy what this happens. Instead of this happened, cool, what's next? We never think about the what's next a lot of the time. Okay, I said that that's cool. Where's the proof? What's my evidence to back up my claim? Let me write it down for you. I wrote down something happens, what's next? Instead of something happens, let's reflect on what's going on. There are moments that come by. You enjoy those moments. You want to be within the moments and feel free, feel loved, feel expressed. That is why we kind of do what we want to do, to enjoy these kind of moments. Now let's look at the other side of things. Something happens, boom, what's next? You go. Never a moment of pause, reflection of saying, oh, this happened today. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay. I got a perfect example that I actually do know a bit about. If you guys ever written a story, it's not too easy. It's not very easy. But those that have written a story, I'm assuming, I don't know, I've done any research on this one. But what I do whenever I need to write stories, there are times and there are moments within stories where, or let's say with fight scenes. There we go. That's an even better example. Fight scenes. There are some fight scenes that look so orchestrated, so cool, and planned from the first step to the 100th step and make it look awesome. But majority of the time, that's not how fight scenes are. That's not how they work. What they actually are is completely different. It would look like this, right over here. You punch, I punch, you punch. It'll look like this right over here. You punch, I punch, you punch, I punch. It's never a you punch, ow, that fucking hurts. Don't punch me again. Or else I'll punch you, you punch again. It's not like that. You lose a fight. And in life, that's kind of how it is. Why does life have to be that way? Why did God intend life to be that way where you have to keep fighting? What if you don't want to fight? You don't want to play that game that they're making you play? And you know what? That's a really good question. I think that's a really good question. Some people, they don't want to live that way. I don't want to live that way at times. I don't want to wake up every morning and knowing that there's a battle every single day. Whatever battle it may be, but there's going to be a battle. And no matter how strong-willed you are, no matter how great of a person you can be, there will be a day where you'll break. There will be a day where you'll think to yourself, I'm tired of fighting, I'm tired of getting back up, I just want to lie flat and die. And I could tell you, I could genuinely say, hey, don't think like that. That's not cool. That's not nice. Let's be realistic for a moment. That's fair. Fighting is hard. Fighting is just tiring. I don't want to fight all the time. But then you look at life without those battles, without those fights, without those moments of hits, takedowns, beat-ups, beat-downs, and all those moments. When you don't have that, I mean, when you have it, it hurts. When you have it, it's painful and it sucks, and you want to either fall down and stop, or you want to cry, or whatever emotion you feel. But then when you don't have that, things begin to feel stale. Things begin to feel boring or repetitive. And I do think women subconsciously understand that the most. Not consciously, I think they're very different within us, but they understand that they need drama in their life. They love the drama in their life. That's why they love all these weird freaking shows. And they love that kind of lifestyle, and they love that kind of world. But we all love it. But we don't understand it because as we continue to do whatever we do in our daily lives, all we try to aim for and all we try to achieve is less pain, less hurt, less damage. And the more we try to aim for those moments where we, instead of learning how to resist more, we run away further from those moments, we begin to lose the entire point of why we're around, why we're here. That's what those that don't really have that high of an IQ, I think they do the best. Because when something happens to them, they don't wallow and be in self-pity and think that life sucks and I should probably adopt 3 cats and live alone for an entire life. Instead, what they do is they get up, it happens, cool, ow, they try again. And that's the beautiful part about it. They just keep trying. They keep doing. No matter how many times they were told they were dumb or stupid or nincompoop. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. Alright, that's enough for today. I'm unemployed right now, so I need a job.